Nothing burned down. And we're not going to talk about, we're going to make that a major deal.
It's funny how that works, and after some intense backlash, Del Rio apologized for calling you a dust up. And I know what he said there. I think that you should have stood behind that statement. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, of course he should have stood by that statement, but this is the thing with the left, is that the left can come and complain about January 6th and all these horrible things conservatives do, whatever mass shooting, they can blame it on conservatives, blame it on Republicans, blame it on white people, but as soon as someone who is on the other side of conservatives comes and speaks out about what they do, then every single institution, the media, Hollywood, all of them come down on them with unbelievable force to try and destroy them. And so there's a double standard there, and so we as conservatives have to say, we're no longer going to play by your double standard, and no, you call it a dust-up, I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for the things that I said that are actually true. The left doesn't control my life. I control my life, and I can say what I believe. So we have to stop playing by the left's rules and living by their tenets that say we can't speak our minds. They do it all the time, and we should be able to do the same thing.
Well, amen to that. Will Witt, get out your popcorn ahead of that interview tonight. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Hey, see you too.
Well, bye.
จ้ะมากินส้มตำน้ำกันเด้อตำซั่วกุ้งเห็ดแซ่บๆค่ะมื้อนี้กินข้าวดึก4 ทุ่มแล้วจะได้กินข้าวบ่อยากข้าวเลยค่ะมื้อนี้อยากกินส้มตำเผ็ดๆอาจจะมากินกันเด้อ
Yeah. What's he like? What difference does it make? She wanted him. Now she's got him. Yeah, I don't want to get shaved. Well, now, Jimmy, you're going to get shaved whether you want to or not. Yeah, you've been running around with that peach fuzz long enough. That girl the notion of marrying into a family of men.
ล่าสุดนาฬิกา
Hey, Billy. Thank you, Silvers. Now, hold it. What's that for? You're leaving.
187 people that have come to Jesus.
จับ
It will automatically sense when they're in the there for you, to give you empathy, to answer your questions, and let you know that you're in good hands. Our primary concern is to make sure that you purchase anything at all. You can have all of the shit.
You can find goods that are made
heavily backmarked. And as we said earlier, the worst examples, the damaged pieces, were not included in these GSA holders. These are among the finest surviving specimens from the GSA hoard.
Came in, I got up and looked at the front door, everything was pitch black.
What?
บ่ค่อยเห็น
There's one for $500.
คือบ้านเฮาน่ะ
Folks, if you can't afford the entire 20-coin collection,
Instantaneously, they did a small release in what they call the congratulations.
Now look at
Right now. Let me know if you want to line that. Let's talk.
Sizes the odd choice.
45 and listen to it play.
Point ride out of Thomas.
กุ้ง
When you just
หวาน
you get friends.
a little bit.
as Ken said, you could charge her as a principal under the law if she gave her daughter the gun. Right now, the evidence that we know is that she gave her daughter the backpack. Now, if she said to the daughter, reach out and get my gun, that would be different. If she coached the daughter on the way there to say, when I give you my backpack, use the gun, that would be different. Then you could charge her as an accessory, as a principal to the murder. But right now, what we have is culpable negligence, which is similar to the case of the Crumbly parents in Michigan, which is a reckless disregard for human life. It's gross negligence. It means that she didn't intend it, but she put her daughter and others in this very risky situation where a death could occur. And so that is a serious crime. It's a first-degree felony, punishable up to 30 years in prison. So my guess is that in the end, the mother will get more years in jail than the daughter.
Well, let's hope. I mean, at 10, are we looking for, retribution justice here against a 10-year-old? I mean, her life's over. Let's just be frank. And Dr. Duffy, you can weigh in on this as well, because part of the fascinating aspect of learning about the law is to learn about the intricacies that really screw it up or make it slide. And one of the things with a trial is that you have to be competent. If you're going to be a defendant, you have to be competent. And the definition is that you have to be able to help your attorney in your case and understand what's happening. I do not believe a 10-year-old can do that, Dr. Duffy. Do you?
คือปลาแซลมอนเนี่ยเป็นยังกินไหมเนี่ย
Actually, you're absolutely right.
นี่เรากินเอี่ยม
You
ไป
talk
โดนแล้ว
about brain development,
But
right?
when we had-
And it's
And
hard to
when we
break
had
this
to-
all down to that. But a 10-year-old's brain, the frontal lobe is underdeveloped, and it takes another 10 or 15 years for her to be really truly competent to weigh in on this. And to make matters a little bit worse, in all likelihood, the idea that she was willing to commit this crime, to pull that trigger, does suggest that she was probably exposed to violence of some kind, domestic violence, violence on television, violence somewhere in her world beforehand, in order to be willing to commit this act and not really seem to have a very keen understanding of what the consequences will be.
So you just made me think of something. And Dave, I think you need to weigh in on.
เวลาฮ้อนก็ฮ้อนหลายเนาะ
What happens with performance? It's power.
His computer to send an email from his account and
about is how her way of loving and her feeling of security was different than Barack's.
เมื่อวานนี่ก็บ่ได้กินข้าว
Didn't grow
บ่
up
กินข้าว
near his
กินขน
mother.
ม
He
จีน
was raised by his grandparents.
วันนี้ก็บ่อยาก
And
เขา
he knew his mother loved him very much. For Michelle,
แม่
she
ทวง
wanted him present. She
แม่
wanted her
ทวง
husband
ว่าอ้วน
around her. That's how she felt loved and
มันลด
secure.
มันก็บ่หิวข้าวเอง
Didn't
ค่ะ
need to be that way. So I think Michelle's very honest and open about the fact that she and Barack had to find a way to love each other and also be true to themselves. And she openly talks about the fact that the pair underwent couples counseling shortly after the birth of their daughters.
Barack Obama didn't get into Columbia University right away. He actually started off and went to Occidental College in the U.S. in California, and then he transferred into Columbia University, an Ivy League school. But from there,
Sam yet.
ว่าหลับเราเป็นไงหลับ
Here it is. Ugly Edna's husband said, "My wife Ugly has her own method of birth control. She doesn't take the pill, she just takes off her blank." You got the idea? Good. All right. Okay, Sam, she's ready. Ugly Edna's husband said, "My wife Ugly has her own method of birth control. She doesn't take the pill, she just takes off her blank."
Or her lower body.
Her lower body? What? It's detachable, is it?
It's unusable then.
I see.
It's something they do in Yugoslavia.
No, I don't.
เพชร
You don't understand as
Wait,
any
come
more
in
than
now.
I do. All right, Sybil came up with a pretty good response. Would you show and tell now,
No,
please?
maybe I'm taking on your habit of being too logical, but if
Takes off her
she's
clothes.
that ugly, she takes her clothes off.
Yeah, it would be a turnoff, you see. So, now Cindy, you have a chance to catch up. 3 to tie,
บอกกระ
4
เทียม
to
มันเป็นไง
win.
Okay.
All right, here we
ไป
go.
กินหมดแล้วอันเมื่อวานเนอะ
Sybil and perspective for the better.
As long as you find something that you truly
A spacious interior, the master
ลองหัด
closet
กิน
is
มือ
huge. There's a residential
perhaps like
12 years, and I'll retire at 61. Take control of your
โอ้ยเพชร
You're absolutely right. I'll go talk to him.
myself. Please, Sally, let it.
Well, it's so nice to see you. I love it because it can.
15 verse 3. I smoked cigarettes for a lot of years. Thank God.
Riders, let your queries be known.
How come we don't call ourselves bikers anymore? I mean, riders is cool, but bikers, really cool.
Seriously?
Deny.
Can we go back to meeting at the rec center? The commute here is brutal.
Deny.
How do you feel about getting a quote to see if we can save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer?
Should Flo stop asking the same question every time?
โอ้ยต้องเผ็ดทั้งแรก
Whoa.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Ensure complete balanced nutrition with 27 vitamins and minerals, and ensure complete with 30 grams of protein.
Ace now offers free assembly and delivery, so it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family, like a Traeger wood pellet grill, Weber gas grill, or Big Green Egg charcoal grill, only at your neighborhood Ace. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Bipolar depression. It made me feel trapped in a fog.
This is art inspired by real stories of bipolar depression.
I just couldn't find my way out of it.
The lows of bipolar depression can take you to a dark place. Latuda can make a real difference in your symptoms. Latuda was proven to significantly reduce bipolar depression symptoms, and in clinical studies had no substantial impact on weight.
This is where I want to be.
Call your doctor about sudden behavior changes or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Report fever, confusion, stiff or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be life-threatening or permanent. These aren't all the serious side effects.
เอาไปเสื่อน
I'm back where I belong.
Ask your doctor if Latuda is right for you. Pay as little as $0 for your first prescription.
Wagon Train returns in 60 seconds on INSP.
เฮ้ยพาไปซื้อตัวต้องค่อยได้
Mesothelioma
ผั
is
กส
all
ด
we do. With 11 offices
ต้นหอม มี
across
กะ
the
หล่ำ
country, we're large enough to
มี
take
ผัก
on
ชี
big
ลาวผักชีหอม
corporations. There is no risk. Let us come meet with you.
We only take mesothelioma claims. Call us at 1-800-555-5838 or go to mesobook.com.
Our experience and the size of our law firm makes a
ไป
difference.
ซื้อ
Call us at
ร้านเอเชียมาร์เก็ตเมื่อวานบอสสด
1-800-555-5838 or visit mesobook.com.
I'm not
Hello, I'm
good.
Teresa Atkins. INSP and Ultimate Cowboy Showdown are bringing you the
Cầm bánh má
Ultimate
mới để vào
Watch
chả
to
nó.
Win sweepstakes. Watch each new episode on
Thôi vậy
INSP.
thôi đúng
Get a
không? Nhưng mà
code
là-
word during the first commercial break. Go to INSP.com and enter the code for your chance to win. Everyone who enters
để
also
chụp lên mà.
gets a shot at the grand prize. An all-expense-paid trip for two to see me
ใส่
on
แถวเลยอยูสตูนบ่มีก็เลยได้ซื้อ
Watch
นะ
to win
Phải lấy tôm
during
yum.
Ultimate Cowboy Showdown on INSP. What's the matter? I don't hear anything. Listen. Hold your fire. Thank the Lord, white man. Help me. Help me. Here's some. Here now. Easy.
That's enough, not too much all at once.
What are you doing out here all by yourself, mister, in this country?
Three of us. Indians hit us. We broke for the hills, Edwards and me. Jarvis. They got Jarvis. We could hear him scream all night. All night they tortured him. It was awful.
All right, take it easy. Jarvis, that's our boy's name.
Curly-headed fellow?
We found him. He's still alive.
It couldn't be Jarvis. It couldn't be alive. Not after the screams we heard.
He's more dead than alive when we found him.
Easy.
Mexican boy that's with us nursed him back to life.
Mexican boy?
Yeah. What about this other fellow's with you?
He's on a cliff. On top of the ridge there.
Never gonna get
รอ
him
กิน
back
ของ
in
เจ้าของ
now.
เอาไปซื้อหรอกนะ
You up to it, mister?
กำลังขึ้นจ้ะผักซีดาวผักซีหอม
Come
กำ
on,
ลัง
we
ขึ้
better
น
get started then.
ผักพริกก็ออกดอกอยู่
Here.
Here.
โอ้ยเผ็ด ต้องมาบัม
He was going to wait here. Do you suppose he struck out for help?
Unless the Sioux got him.
Tuck!
ดีจะตาตะนอนเนาะ
Keep your voice down. You raise every brave within a quarter of a mile. Keep quiet.
Better get started back.
Right.
Come on, mister. This way. Come on. Nobody around here.
I'm sure he's here.
เมื่อนี้บ่ได้เรียน
Look, he's frightened to death of Indians.
Pastor.
He wouldn't leave.
ปืนต้องเคยได้เรียนจ้ะครูเพิ่น
Couldn't we go back and just take one more look?
Only
ครู
place
เพิ่น
for
บ่ว่าง
is back to camp. Quiet down.
Look, he wouldn't run away like this. I'm sure he wouldn't. Now look, go back. Just once more. Take a look and see if we can find him. Can we go back just once more?
What do you make of this?
I'll tell you one thing, it's not the work of an Indian.
Why do you figure that?
Indian wouldn't tie a knot that way. No Sioux walk away and leave a perfectly good rope.
Well, who else then?
ตำหมูปิ้งแห้งมันเผ็ด
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You don't think that I had anything to do with this, do you? I didn't hang him. He was my friend.
Keep your voice
Now
down.
wait a minute. I swear to you.
Keep your
I
voice
swear to you,
down.
he was alive this morning when I left him. I didn't hang him. I'm telling you again, I didn't hang him. He was my friend.
We better get back to the wagons.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can't we bury him?
Not now. Come on.
Listen, mister. He was my friend. I didn't hang him.
ผักชีเผ็ดค่ะเผ็ดเผ็ดจังแซ่บ
Looks like your friend.
That's Jarvis. He's alive.
Yeah, thanks to our Mexican friend there.
What's that on his wounds?
I don't know, some native Polish. I don't know what it is.
If this man's a friend of yours, you can thank the boy for his life.
โอ้เผ็ด
Oh, Major. Major, I think we should get underway and push on through the night and get out of this valley.
Mister, if you remember, I just pulled you out of the brush. Now, why don't you let me run the whole wagon train?
Well, I'm just
แล้วนี่
saying,
นะ
the
คะน้อง
corner's got seconds,
ขอบ
only
คุณ
an
หลาย
hour's
ๆที่ติด
ride
ตาม
from
รับ
here.
ชมค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
Then I think we should push on through the night.
เผ็ด